According to a recently leaked Chinese benchmark slide, the upcoming Intel i9-14900K is just mere 2% faster than its competition Ryzen 9 7950X. The upcoming Core i9-14900K comes with 24 cores, 8 of them are power cores or P cores and 16 of them are efficiency core or E cores. It also comes with 32 threads and a max boost clock of 6 GHz, and it comes with 125 TDP. Not only that, one of UK's largest retailer, Overclockers UK, listed the i9-14900K at 579 euros and 560 euros for the KF variant. Now, if you don't know the difference between K and KF, with the K variant, you're getting an integrated graphics card. With the KF variant, you are not getting an integrated graphics card. Although the price have been hiked up by 1 to 2%, is just an incremental update or just a placeholder. It's nothing to brag about, and that's the reason Intel hasn't been talking about these CPUs, and I'm sure they won't be doing any fancy press launch or anything. They will do a cold launch where they will slowly shift in the CPU in some storefront. And if you want to buy a new CPU for your new gaming rig, it's a good choice only if retailers don't price cut the 13th gen CPUs. If they do, then the 13th generation CPUs are no brainer. And talking about price cut, one of Intel's biggest OEM for their graphics division, Sparkle, recently dropped the price of their A750 GPU at $189, which totally defeat the purpose of newly launched Arc A580 GPU. And I have already made a video talking about Intel's new Arc A580 GPU and why you shouldn't buy it. And if you want to watch that video, it would be linked somewhere here or here. Go and check it out. Despite the month of October known as Techtober, widely known in the industry, this week have been a little cold, at least for the PC side of the industry. So let's talk about some phones. The newly launched Pixel 8 and 8 Pro, the reviews are out, and according to all the reviewers, the phones are really good. They perform well, not as good as the flagship, the iPhone Pros or the Samsung S23 Ultras because of the Tensor chip. It's not the most powerful chip, but where it holds its ground, that is software. It comes with a plethora of AI software. And not only that, Google also made a big achievement that they are not really talking about. That is, they reached level 3 face detection with just using cameras. Now, if you don't know, if you want to reach level 3 face detection like iPhones, or majority the iPhone have the level 3 security, you need to have some dot projectors, some IR sensors. And honestly, for those people who don't care about hardware and who don't game on their phone too much, but they like to feel how the cutting edge of the technology feels, or if you want to feel the future of AI in the palm of your hands, I would definitely suggest you go and check this phone out. And before doing that, watch some reviews. Marcus Brownlee have made amazing review as he does. Go and check his video out first. And getting back to the PC side of things, AMD's 96 core Threadripper CPUs have been leaked again. AMD's new Threadripper CPUs are consisting of 96 cores, 64 cores, 32 cores, 24 cores, 16 cores and 12 cores. All of them having boost clock over 5 GHz and a lot of TDP, around 350 for every single CPU. Now, for average people like you and me, these CPUs doesn't really matter that much. These are prosumer or enthusiast CPUs, or people who are building very mission critical stuff, who need ECC memory support, who needs more PCIe lanes, or building a home lab server. For those people, it makes sense. And honestly, for home lab server, Threadripper CPUs are not the best option. Well, you got it. These are prosumers level CPU and they gonna cost too much, honestly. Like the 96 core CPU gonna cost, according to the leak, upwards of $6,000, and at that price you can make a cutting edge gaming setup with monitor and all. So not only that, AMD also launched a new feature on their driver called system lag. It basically detects the time between when the game engine creates the frame, like it generates the frame information, and the GPU create that frame altogether and send it to the monitor. It measures that, or the system lag, or the latency. Basically, it measures the latency. And talking about launch, Sony also launched their PS5 Slim. It's a little slimmer on volume, on weight, and every single thing. It's around the same performance. There is no major difference in the performance. It also comes with a detachable Blu-ray drive. So if you don't want to buy a Blu-ray drive upfront because it's gonna cost too much, and you're not sure that you're gonna use it at least when you are buying it, you can opt out from it. Then when you need it, you can buy it. And lastly, let's talk about Qualcomm, because they are aiming to release their new PC-centric ARM-based CPU, Snapdragon X, and they're aiming for Apple silicon level performance. But the problem with ARM-based PCs is not the hardware itself, it's the software. The Windows version of ARM is not the best, but because Apple have been pushing ARM-based development on software side for a long time now, so I can see, because of Apple moving the industry towards ARM development, can be helpful for Qualcomm or Windows. But we will know this when Qualcomm will launch this Snapdragon X CPUs, and when OEMs and laptop manufacturers will integrate these CPUs to their system. Until then, hope for the best, because ARM-based CPUs are a little bit efficient than x86. They require lesser footprint, so more battery life and a little bit more performance comparing wattage to wattage. And lastly, let's talk about Spotify. If you live in India and you use Spotify, specifically the Spotify free tier, I have bad news for you. They restricted some of the major or the most fundamental features of a music player. Those are like repeating songs, playing in queue, and also you cannot scrub through your song to listen to a specific section, and also you cannot listen to the previous song while you are playing it on the player view. If you have the playlist, yes, you can go to the last song you are listening to, but the back button is not accessible in the free tier, which literally makes it a glorified radio version of your music player, which I really don't like. And honestly, if you live in India like me, I would suggest you pay a little bit more and pay for YouTube Premium rather than paying for a Spotify Premium, because not only you are getting the YouTube Music, the premium version of YouTube Music, and you're also gonna get YouTube Premium. So you're not going to see ads. You can download YouTube videos to the highest quality. In some videos, YouTube now restricts like 1080p high bit rate or 4K. You can access those. So honestly, for me, it's a no-brainer, where it costs only a few rupees more than Spotify Premium. But talking about no-brainers, hitting the like is also no-brainer. Yes, hit the like if you like the video. If you haven't, well, you can just like it. It will hurt me, surely. I will be very deeply hurt, but you can do it. If you want to hurt me, I will somehow take care of my heart. I've been doing that for so long, and I don't know why I'm stressing this thing so long. But if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do it by here. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And there's Akash. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.